Welcome back everyone to another episode of Cooking with JJ. As promised, I'm sharing with you the Indonesian salad recipe that I enjoyed with my tempeh recipe last week. This is called Urap Sayur. It's refreshing, delicious, tangy, and perfect to finish off a heavy meal or a meal that has a rich sauce. I'm really excited to get started on this recipe and of course enjoy it in the end. So without further ado, let's head over to the kitchen and get cooking! I have an overflowing handful of green beans here and I'll trim the ends. I have another overflowing handful of choy. I shall cut the leaves up into more manageable pieces. You can see they still have water on them, but that's fine since we're popping them in boiling water. I'm using some of the stem in the middle, but not the thicker pieces. I'll be using 2 cups worth. Here's the pot of water that is starting to boil. I'm popping in the green beans first. I'll let them cook for 2 minutes or so. Then I'll add the choy. Allow them to tenderize a bit. 2 minutes should be good. Now our green beans are tender crisp and our choy is more tender, so we're plunging our greens into a bowl of icy water. In the same water that remains in the pot, we're popping in our mung bean sprouts. These only need a minute. You want them tender crisp. Now they're cooked to our desired level, our water is still cold in this bowl, so we'll plunge our mung bean sprouts in. If your place runs hot, feel free to add more ice cubes. Here's our Napa cabbage I'll chop up. I'll use a couple of large handfuls. Here are 2 lime leaves I'm going to slice up. I'm just slicing them into strips. I have a beautiful piece of galangal here. I'm going to slice 2 pieces equal to 2 teaspoons. I'll be using 2 large garlic cloves. They're also equal to 2 teaspoons. I'm juicing a lime here and I'll use 1 tablespoon's worth of the juice. It's time to get grating our carrot now. A cup should be good enough. I sliced up 2 red chilies, but feel free to use the amount that's suitable to you and whomever you're serving. Now I'm adding the garlic to the blender, the galangal, the chilies, a half a teaspoon of kelp flakes, a half a teaspoon of coriander, 1 tablespoon of raw sugar, the lime leaf strips, 1 teaspoon of our dark miso paste, the lime juice, and 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. I'm also adding 3 tablespoons of hot water so it blends nicely. Now we're blending this all up, and our coconut shreds are waiting off to the side. I've heated up our pan here and I'm adding a tablespoon of coconut oil. Allow it to melt on the pan and then add the blended dressing. Over here I have some shredded coconut I'm hydrating. Feel free to use fresh coconut. For simplicity and convenience, you may hydrate the dry coconut. You can see our dressing is bubbling away. We do not want it to be on a high heat. Our salad ingredients are in this bowl. I've drained and patted dry the blanched veggies. They don't have to be bone dry, but dry enough. I'm mixing in the chopped Napa cabbage and our shredded carrots. Our sauce mixture is still warm in our pan and I'm mixing in the coconut shreds. A 1/4 cup to a 1/3 cup should be good enough. Give the sauce a taste test and see how you'd like to adjust it. I'm mixing the veggies well before we add in the sauce. The sauce has cooled down sufficiently, so we're adding it in. Be sure to mix it in thoroughly. Now it's plating time. The Indonesian salad went beautifully with the tempeh dish you saw me enjoy in last week's video. It's that time again, everyone. It's time to try our delicious Urap Sayur. I'm really excited with all these interesting flavors. The lime leaves and the mung beans should be nice together. The Indonesian salad I made is perfect to finish off our tempeh dish because our tempeh dish has a rich sauce and our salad is light, fresh, tangy, just with a little hint of spice. It should brighten up your palate. I hope you've enjoyed this Urap Sayur recipe. Feel free to leave me a comment below if you make this recipe or put your own spin on things. I'm always interested to hear from you. And feel free to share if you have visited Indonesia before, or if you know any Indonesian friends perhaps, or perhaps you yourself are Indonesian. I'd like to hear from you. So thank you for watching. Remember to hit that thumbs up button if you have not already done so. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video. There's going to be a new video popping up every Monday at 12 noon Eastern, so you don't want to miss it. This is JJ signing off, keeping things interesting in my kitchen and in yours. Bon appetit.